Hello, my name is Carrie. I'm a second grade at Alpha Elementary School. I'm excited to read you my essay on Martin Luther King Jr. It is called A Wonderful, Beautiful World. Can you imagine how wonderful the world could be? I think the world could be a wonderful place if everyone got along. I think even as a child, I could just play with each other. To make the world a better place, I think children should be honest. For example, everyone can always tell the truth. Next, I think children should share their toys with each other. I think children can play together on the playground and be friends. Also, children can help their grandma and grandpa get their work done. Don't you agree that if children try to be their best, this world would be a wonderful place to live in? Especially if people would be friends, because it doesn't matter what's on the outside, it matters what's on the inside. Thank you for listening to my essay.
Have you ever had an image in your mind about someone before you even met them? What would happen if Martin Luther King's dream did come true? Our community and life in general would be a better place. Our community would be more welcoming and unified. Our world wouldn't have to tremble under fear because someone doesn't like your religion or your race. How would people treat each other today if King's dream came true? People would welcome each other into their home without thinking about who they are or where they came from. People wouldn't fight with violence, but with love instead. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that." What would make Martin Luther King Jr. most proud of today? Martin Luther King Jr. would be proud that people from different races can live together in the same communities in peace and harmony. Martin Luther King Jr.'s vision helped unify America.
Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech inspired people from all around the world about the importance of blacks being equal. His speech still reaches people today. The whole speech was truly a masterpiece, but there are some sections that spoke to me. First, he said, "Now is the time to lift our nation from the quicksands of racial injustice to the solid rock of brotherhood. Now is the time to make justice a reality for all of God's children." I think these sentences mean that we are all God's children, and that we shouldn't judge people because of their differences. We are all like brothers, and we should treat each other fairly and with respect. Second, he said, "We can never be satisfied as long as our children are stripped of their selfhood and robbed of their dignity by signs stating for whites only. No, we are not satisfied, and we will not be satisfied until justice rolls down like waters and righteousness like a mighty stream." This means that these people are not content with how they are being treated, and they will not be content until they have justice and righteousness. Dr. King had a dream, and he touched people's hearts with that dream. He had a dream that one day this nation would rise up and live out its true meaning, that all people were created equal. As Dr. King stated, they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. wrote a masterpiece, which is the I Have a Dream speech. He spoke of the equality of men. I will leave you with this thought: treat others the way you want to be treated.
Upon hearing the often controversial words justice and equality surrounding the hearts and minds of my generation, faced with a contrasting reality that presents an unjust number of incarcerated African Americans while striving for equality for the LGBT community, my generation has many battles to fight and victories to maintain. The hopes and dreams of today's youth closely mimic the hopes and dreams that the youth of Martin Luther King Jr.'s time held dear. The youth of today hope and dream for a world in which skin color is not seen, love is not limited, every religion is respected, and every human being has an equal opportunity for life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. During this trying time, where the very face of the American political arena is changing and crises around the world are growing at an unprecedented rate, It is up to my generation to decide how we will respond and what actions we will take together. Today, many in older generations only see the opinions of my generation through posts on social media and protests in our colleges. These are often seen as angry, pointed, and troublemaking. In contrast, my generation seems only to see and hear the discontent, disagreement, and division among older generations. The division our country faces between generations and within generations, I believe, is quickly to become one of the greatest crises this country has ever faced. Never has a divided house stood tall, and never has a divided government remained strong. In the same way, never will divided generations make steps in the right direction towards justice and equality. What will it take to bridge the gaps and open the eyes, ears, and minds of both the younger and the older generations so that together we can fight for justice and equality? Here's what I believe it is going to take. It is going to take mutual respect, it is going to take compassion, and it is going to take a hefty dose of humility from every person of every generation to come together and fight for justice and equality in a world in desperate need of it. It is time for all generations to work together and share in the fight for justice and equality. In this way, we can begin to form a world where skin color is not seen, love is not limited, every religion is respected, and every human being has an equal opportunity for life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Thank you.